And this is also pretty dangerous and scary when a condo is collapsing, and that's what happened earlier this morning. And that's why we find Tom Ziska reporting live for us there in the Montrose area.
Rashi, Caroline, I give you another big honking mess, but one that no one was able to see coming. We're in the West Gray Shepherd area. McDuffie is the road that these townhomes are on. So this was just after 8 o'clock when this happened, right at the height of the front end of what Beryl was bringing to bear, all of that wind. And I am told that the woman who owns this particular townhome, and she's been going back and forth trying to collect some things. She's understandably shaken up. She does not want to talk to us on camera about what happened, but she saw some kind of leaking in the ceiling, so she grabbed her cat and she got out. And shortly after that, this roof, this side of the building went kablooey. There was a guy next door with his girlfriend. I talked to him. Take a listen.
We heard a collapse, and we saw what is essentially the roof that was right there collapsed and onto the porch, the patio, blocking the door and blocking the entrance to the unit that we were in. So at that point, we're trying to figure out what we're going to do and what's going on. We got a picture from someone from the outside view, and that's what really concerned me, because didn't want to be in the unit and it collapses on our head, of course. But all in all, I guess this was sort of the wrong place at the wrong time.
So there was a 911 call at some point.
Correct, yeah.
Houston Fire Department comes calling.
Right, so yes, we were able to get through to the fire department. They were very busy, but we're very thankful to the Houston Fire Department for rescuing us. We had to go out the second story off the ladder with the dog through the window to be rescued. So thank God everyone's safe.
Yeah. And everyone was safe, despite the damage from here and how badly it could have occurred. Everybody was safe. Nobody injured here as Beryl roared through and tore this townhome apart. So obviously there are people who need to find new places to live. That's problematic. And a lot of people have, I posted a picture of this on my Facebook page, some people asking, how could that happen? Was that a tornado? Hard to say. Those were really strong winds, but folks who live here, Tori, if you'll show up this thing right here, this tower right next door was built, I don't know how long ago, but fairly new. People who live in this older collection of buildings seem to think that the bigger, newer, taller tower may be causing some windstorm type stuff, some wind tunnel type stuff. It's not unimaginable, but it's one of the things that they're looking to. They're trying to look really for some reason why something like this would happen as they now pick up the pieces. We're in the River Oaks area, West Gray, Shepherd. Tom Ziska, Fox 26 News.
Tom, that's crazy to see that happening, but you got to imagine there was a lot of rotational winds going on as the tropical storm and the hurricane ripped through earlier. So I'm not surprised, but it is still just shocking to see.
Really, the amazing thing to me is that the woman who lives there just noticed that there was leaking from the ceiling, which was probably that roof already kind of giving way, and she had the foresight to grab her cat and get out. Could you imagine if she was in the bedroom when that happened? How scary that could have been, how tragic that could have been, but that was not the case. She had the foresight to get out, and it really saved herself a lot of trouble, potentially. Now they got the mess to worry about.
Tom, have you talked to any other residents around there? Because I know that area also without electricity.
Yeah, there's no power here, and around here there are a lot of downed branches, downed trees, downed lines. As we were making our way over here, I can tell you that my photographer partner Tori and I, we passed a whole crew of Houston Fire Department responders, lights and sirens. So we followed them a little bit. What we found there was new home construction. Is maybe about a mile from here, and tree had downed a power line and knocked the power line and the transformer into this new home, and it just sat there for several hours. Some neighbors saw, while they were making lunch, they looked out the window and they saw that transformer was kind of sparking a little bit, and it was smoking a little bit. They called 911. It was about to start a fire in that house. They saved the fire, so minimal damage there, but it's the kind of thing that this is pretty dense area with the homes and the older utility lines as well. So it's a recurring problem here with those trees and the lines all down here, and trying to get it all back up and running.
All right, Tom Ziska reporting live for us there. Tom, I know that the question many people have is, when is this power going to be restored? We do know that, according to CenterPoint, they just updated about 2 minutes ago saying that they have restored about 500,000 customers, still 2.2 million without power. So there's a long way to go.
Yeah. My house included, lots of people